Little Life Story of Mahatma Gandhi. Written by Anita Ganeri. Illustrated by Islam Solomon. Edited by ZQpedia. How did shy little Mohandas grow up to be Mahatma, one of the greatest leaders of all time? Let's follow in his footsteps and find out. Mahatma Gandhi was born in the seaside fishing town of Porbandar in India. His family called him Mohandas. Mohandas had two brothers and a sister. His mother often spoiled him because he was the youngest. The Gandhi family were Hindus. They followed the ancient religion of Hinduism. Mohandas worked hard at school but struggled with spelling and math. He was very shy and small for his age and often got teased. At that time it was a tradition for people to get married young. So Mohandas married Kasturbai Nanakji, who grew up in the same town. They were very happy together and before long had 4 sons. But Mohandas wanted to offer his family a better life, so he sailed to Britain to study law. He tried to fit in with London life by taking English lessons and wearing English clothes. However, back in India, Mohandas could not find a job. So he went to work in South Africa, where he set up a law practice. Later, Kasturbai and their sons came out to join him. In South Africa, white people treated people of color very badly. Once, Mohandas was thrown off a train because he sat in whites-only carriage. Mohandas decided to work hard for better rights for Indians. After many years, Mohandas and his family returned to India. At that time India was ruled by the British. But many Indians like Mohandas, wanted to be able to rule their own country. Mohandas settled in western India, with his family and many followers. He wanted them to live a simple life, like ordinary Indians. They grew their own food and spun their own cloth to make clothes. Mohandas began campaigning for Indians to be free. He asked them to stop working for the British, paying British taxes, and using British-made goods. The British were furious. They threw Mohandas into prison. Mohandas wanted things to change but without violence. So he led a peaceful march to the coast to collect salt. This was against the law. Only the British were allowed to make and sell salt. During the World War II, millions of Indians fought for Britain. In return, the British promised that India would be free. But this didn't happen. Mohandas was sent back to prison, and riots broke out everywhere. Mohandas and his message of peace were now known the world over. His wife, Kasturbai, was also sent to prison. She died there not long before Mohandas was released. Mohandas missed his lifelong companion terribly. The two main religions in India were Hinduism and Islam. For years, Hindus and Muslims had lived peacefully, side by side. But now trouble between them began to tear India apart. Mohandas was horrified at the violence. Together with other leaders, he demanded that the British give India independence. However, behind the scenes, the British were planning to divide the country into 2: Hindu India and Muslim Pakistan. Then one evening at the stroke of midnight, India finally became free. But the division left millions stranded in the wrong country. Many people fled for their lives. Mohandas was heartbroken and called for peace. Not long afterwards, Mohandas was staying in Delhi. As he walked into the garden for evening prayers, he was shot by a man who disagreed with his peaceful ideals. He died in his granddaughter's arms. Small, shy Mohandas from Porbandar had become one of the world's greatest leaders. His message of peaceful protest helped set his country free. That's why people everywhere now call him Mahatma or Great Soul. If you like this video, do like, share and subscribe my channel for more interesting videos. Thank you.